Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. I meant to shoot this video yesterday and I just ran out of time. So this is the new comic books that are coming out next Wednesday, May 22nd. So we'll go through the list here. Let me zoom in here a little bit. For Dark Horse, wasn't much, right? Only 2 comic books listed. One of them's a trade paperback, so I'm not targeting anything from Dark Horse there. DC, you got a nice Middleton cover on Batgirl. I probably pre-ordered that because it's Middleton, but I've not been impressed with the writing on it, so I don't know. I try to give it a read every time, and it's the same thing happens. Detective Comics 1004, continuation of Arkham Knight, so that's probably a good pickup. And I gotta be honest, I like the A covers way better. You know, Brooks is popular, but I don't. It's all one color. I don't know. It just seems very muted. I don't know. I like the A cover way better, so I've not been buying the Mark Brooks covers. Flash 71. So, you know, they started with Flash 70. They've gone on to a new storyline. I would imagine this Derek Chu cover will be fairly popular. It's kind of a nice cover. So those of you that are into Flash, you may want to look at that. Justice League Dark number 11. Sort of, I think I quit at issue 10. I think I'm actually missing a few between 1 through 10. The series started out pretty good. It just, I don't know, I just didn't kind of hold my interest, and I guess it wasn't impressive enough, I guess, to hold my interest. A cover's not bad. B cover, I don't know, this is Crane. Not a big fan of this cover. I don't know why. Wonder Woman looks very strange there. Clayton Crane is a good. I mean, he's a good artist. I like his older work actually better. If you go pick up the old Carnage series from 2000, I think it was 2010, 2011. He did Carnage, and then he did Carnage USA. I thought his artwork back then was better, was way better. This, I don't really like this. I mean, this is not the style that he draws sometimes that I care for. But, you know, so I'm kind of not collecting that series right now. Martian Manhunter, you've got a Middleton cover. It's okay. I mean, it's not anything fantastic. Kind of a cool looking design there with the screaming faces there. It's kind of interesting, but I don't know why. I'm just not, Middleton's artwork lately just hasn't been that impressive, I guess. I don't know, it's weird. Wonder Woman 71, you got a nice Jenny Frison cover. It's a nice cover. Nice coloring there. One of her profiles, artwork there. I think that does it for DC. Dynamite Entertainment. Yeah, there's just not a lot this week. It's a pretty short week. Not too much on the list. Moving on, IDW. Ghost Tree. They're doing a second printing of the first issue. Number 2 sold out, so this must be decent. Issue 1 sold out pretty well. Number 2 sold out. I've not been collecting it, but it seems like it's either a very low print run or there's decent demand for it. So you may want to try to pick that up if you can. That looks okay. Road of Bones. I think I pre-ordered this book. This is the other thing I don't like about Midtown. When you used to be able to click on the comic book. Well, I guess you have to do it this way now. You have to click on this, and then it tells you the description of what's going on. But before, you could just click on it, and it would pop up and give you the description of what's going on with the book. So Rotobones is the story of 1953, the Siberian gulag of Koyama is hell on earth, which is why Roman Morozov leaps at the chance to escape it. All right, so this is based on some, I don't know if it's historical past. I do like the artist, Alex Cormack. He is the artist of Sync, so I do like his artwork. I'm not familiar with the writer, Rich Duack, but I'm going to give this a try. It looks interesting to me. Oh, by the way, I did start watching. I watched the first 2 episodes of that Chernobyl show on HBO, and man, that is, you know, I always knew about Chernobyl, that obviously the reactor. I always understood that the reactor core melted down, but it's actually, according to the TV series, it actually blew up. I guess the Russians manufactured the core incorrectly, and it exploded. And man, it's the TV show is just, it's crazy. Just people go in there knowing they're gonna die. I mean, oh man, it's pretty interesting. It's amazing that actually happened in history, and it actually could have been much worse. The second episode, you find out why. It could have been unbelievably bad. So yeah, I'm kind of enjoying that series based on history there, obviously. Moving on to Image, Ascender, they're second printing that. I picked up the first print, haven't read it yet. I'm way behind in my comic book reading right now, so hopefully I'll get to it this weekend. But I'm a big fan of Jeff Lemire. Dustin Nguyen, his artwork's okay. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's that watercolor style. But the writing of Jeff Lemire is definitely worth picking that up. So for Image, I think the only other one I was looking at was Middle West #7. That looks nice. That's a nice cover. That's been a really good series. I've been enjoying every issue, so I will continue with that. Monstrous #22. I think I have that also on my pre-order list. I got to tell you, it ebbs and flows a little bit. Monstrous, the last issue or 2 has gotten a little bit better, but I don't know. I think 17 through 20, it kind of lagged. I don't know. I'm hoping that it gets a little bit better. I mean, I've been collecting this since the beginning, and I know the first couple issues have some value to it, and the artwork is amazing. The story started out really good, and it's sort of dragged a little bit for me. So I'm kind of hoping it gets a little bit better and picks up, so I can continue to buy it. But it's on the chopping list. Let's put it that way. So I probably will collect it through 25. I'm one of these people that likes to, if I'm ending a series, I like to do it on a 0 or a 5 if I can. So I'll probably collect it through 25 and then reassess. Redneck #20. This was a series 2. I collected the first maybe 10 issues, and it was kind of off and on for me. It was okay. It's not, in my opinion, it's not Donny Cates' best work. It's readable, but it's just not. As time goes on, I just get pickier and pickier as to what I'm going to buy. So that's not on my list anymore as far as pickup. Rumble #12. The only reason I'm mentioning this book is, man, I like that cover. That is an awesome cover. It's a black and white. I mean, somebody hand drew that. It's the detail in it looks crazy. I don't know. That's a freaking awesome cover, black and white. I mean, it's pretty sweet. That's just jumped out at me when I was paging through the books. I was like, man, that thing's pretty nice. So I don't know if I'm going to pick it up, but that would be total cover buy for me. And then you've got kind of a classic looking Kevin Nolan, Dave Stewart cover, which kind of looks pretty cool as well. Not really. I collected the original volume 1. I think I bought the first 2 issues of Rumble, and then I don't know. I just never continued with it. All right, I think that does it for Image. Again, this is kind of a short week. There's not a lot on here. Marvel, Alpha Flight Facsimile Edition. So if you don't own a nice reader copy of Alpha Flight #1, although Alpha Flight #1 is not that expensive of a book, I think you can buy it in pretty high grade for $10 to $15. So yeah, this is, I don't know, this is a book that you have to buy a reprint of. You can just go buy the original for $10 more. I actually got that book free. I can't remember what comic book I bought, but the seller sent me, I think they sent me a She-Hulk #1 for free, and an Alpha Flight #1, and a New Mutants #1, all for free. And my New Mutants and my Alpha Flight are high grade, 9.6, 9.8 probably. So yeah, I mean, it's a good book to have in your collection, especially the original. All right. Avengers, I've kind of not been collecting Avengers here lately. Marvel Comics Presents, #5. I got the Rob Liefeld variant for $106. Wow. I'm not a Rob Liefeld fan at all. Don't care for his art style. And usually these things have been selling out very, very quickly. Obviously, at this price, this has to be like a 1 in 100 ratio. So, I don't know. It's not sold out yet, so must not be, the demand on this must not be that high. I know that the last issue, #4, the Sienkiewicz variant, sold out very quickly, and that's a high-end book now. I mean, there's people asking $300 for it on eBay. So I think that one's a fail. That might do it for Marvel. Yeah, I mean, Tony Stark, Iron Man 11, that's a nice cover. That's Alexander Lozano, nice detail on that. Yeah, and that does it. Venom #14. I would go with the A cover, Kyle Holtz. Nice cover there. Battle Lines cover is pretty nice as well with Carnage. And they don't have an image for the C cover, which is a Retail Summit. I think it's a sketch, like a black and white. I looked it up on Google Images, and they do have an image of it. So you may want to look for that. Yeah, that does it for Marvel. Independence, there wasn't much either that I was looking at. There's only a few books on. Yeah, Goon #2, nice Alex Ross cover. That one looks nice. And I think the only other one it's sold out already is Honor and Curse #4. So that was it. Kind of a short week, guys. I'll have another video out on Friday highlighting the hot comics, the hot 10 list from CBSI. So look for that video on Friday. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell for notifications, and please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Maybe there was a book on there that I should have highlighted. Please let me know in the comments. All right, thanks.